Hi everyone, it's Charmaine from Fantastic Crafts. I hope all of you are having a wonderful Monday today. Today we're going to be making this really cute happy birthday card. I used Hero Art's layering stamps to create this card. I also used the oxide inks to create the background. I'm going to be using two Hero Arts layering stamp sets. One is the bird one and the other is the flower. The four oxide inks that I'll be using for the flowers: cracked pistachio, broken china, peacock feathers, and faded jeans. So I start with the lightest color, which is going to be the cracked pistachio. And because I'm going to be stamping multiple flowers, I just go ahead with that first layer and do about how many ever flowers you would like. I am doing 6, so I went ahead and did that with the first layer. Then I went ahead with my second color, which for the second layer, I used broken china. And it's kind of like a puzzle when you are working with these layered stamps. So you kind of just make it fit. And I am not perfect at this. I just try to focus on having fun, and I loved layer stamps. So as you can see, not everything is lined perfectly, but it's a flower, and no one flower is the same, so I figured it's okay if it's a little off. Then I went with my third color, which is the peacock feather color, and it is the third layer of the stamp set. And I ended the layer with the faded jeans, since it is the darkest color, and that's the little inner part of the flower. And once you're done with that, you completed it. It's so pretty, and like I said, none of them have to be the same. It's all different, but that's what flowers are. They're all different. So I wanted to also stamp out some layered leaves. So for this, I used Twisted Citron, and I went ahead and stamped that. And then I took the clover color and I used that as the second layer. And the leaves are just 2 layers, so it's very, very easy. I wanted to fill my whole cardstock with stamped images because I was going to use my scan and cut to cut all these images out. So I went ahead and I stamped the bird, and this is the first layer. And again, I'm using the lightest ink, so I started with the cracked pistachio, and then right now I am using the broken china, and this will be my second layer. And I believe this has 3 or 4 layers. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see that in just a sec. But I went ahead with this broken china and did the same exact thing. I just stamped it all on all the birds. This stamp set also comes with the little beak and the feet separate. So what I did was I just kind of lined it up, and then I took the black soot color in the oxide ink line, and I just used that to create the beak and the leg and the feet. Then I wanted a few more leaves because last time I did this, I was a little short on leaves. So I took from the flower layering set, I took another kind of leaf, and what I used was the citron once again and the lucky clover to stamp those leaves out. Then I cut a A2 size layering card stock, and I wanted a pretty little oxide ink background, and I haven't played with my oxide inks in a while, so I wanted to just play. Now for this part, I didn't really have any rhyme or reason. I just wanted to create. So I just started with the lucky clover color, and I went ahead and I just used about a third of the paper, the cardstock, and I just blended the ink all together. Then I went ahead with my broken china. Actually, I go with the faded jeans, and like I said, it doesn't have to be these colors. I just decided to use this. And to have the oxide inks blend the best, you do have to take a large portion of your previous color and blend it together. So I did that, and then I took the broken china and did the same thing with the faded jeans, just kind of blended it out. And to give a nice oxide look once you're done with this background, I found out you need a large amount of ink on your paper. So make sure you have a good saturation of the oxide ink on your paper. Then I just splattered a few drops of just water, and then I used a little cloth to just dry off. So you can see those drops perfectly on that paper. Then I wanted this to be a little more splattered paint looking. So what I did was I just took some ink, some shiny pearl ink, and I just splattered that onto the paper. Then this was kind of a mistake, but I wanted to use my dye ink spraying bottle. So you can use any kind, or you cannot do it. You can stop with the background before you get to this point. But what I did was I sprayed it, and I realized that green ink is very, very, very dark. So I just took my little aqua brush and I just kind of splattered it all over and mixed it up a little bit more. But I think it came out really pretty, and you can see all the shimmer on the paper. It's just really pretty and shimmery. To go with the shimmery look, using my Scan and Cut, I cut out all my images, and then I used my Wink of Stella to kind of add a little bit of shimmer and glitter to my stamped images. Once I did this, and I'm so sorry, I don't know why I went off camera when doing this, but I simply stamped another sentiment that said happy birthday, and I used some foam squares to put that onto my card, and then I also glued the leaves onto the cardstock itself and then popped up the flower section. And for the bird, I just simply glued the bird onto my background. And then I just finished this card off by putting it onto an A2 size card base, and that completes my card. I am loving these colors right now. I know Christmas is over and it's like the new year and new colors, and I'm really loving blues and greens, and I thought the red would make it pop, so you really knew this was a birthday card, and this was just a really nice organic looking card. So I really do hope you guys are enjoying my Monday make a card video, and I hope to see you guys and talk to you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.